Welcome to Mold of Steel. I love the idea of supplementing my primary income, pursuing a passion for YouTube, and testing my entrepreneurial ideas. On my channel I am going to be sharing a bunch of side hustles such as resale on eBay, and driving for Uber Eats, Instacart, and DoorDash. Be sure to subscribe to Mold of Steel and like this video. I am trying to build up my YouTube channel to reach well over 100 subscribers. Now, let's get out there and hustle.
So now that we've completed a couple of Instacarts, I thought it would be interesting to go in and pretend to be a customer and actually make an order and see how that process works from the other end. So the first thing you're going to do is go ahead and sign in, and you can log in with a Google account, your Facebook, or set up an email profile, whichever one is most convenient for you. Once you're logged in, it's going to go ahead and tell you to verify your location. Obviously, it's going to want to make sure that you are requesting items within your market. So far, this seems pretty easy. You'll validate your address and location. That's so that your driver knows where to take it to. And then you'll go ahead and save that address, and it'll actually be stored, and it'll then register all of the stores that are within a decent amount of distance that you could shop at. So once my address is registered, I can go ahead and start shopping. So I can say I'm looking for a turkey, like a whole turkey. Maybe I want to have Thanksgiving in, spring. So I can put that in, and it'll come back and tell me all the grocery stores or all the stores nearby me that offer the fast delivery. They'll tell me what time, the name of the store. What I like about this is that, for example, like one of the stores is Sam's Club. If you have a Sam's Club membership, you can actually put that in, and then you'll get the discount. So I like that. And my shopper doesn't have to have a membership to go pick up my items. So that's kind of fun. You can see there's also like Festival and Woodman's. You saw the other day we did a Woodman's order. So let's just look. Now we're looking at Festival. One of the things now, as a shopper, I have to always watch by the amount of pounds that you put in there. So, it's really important to know, like, how large of a turkey am I looking for? Or what size, amount of broccoli am I looking for? Because the shoppers will actually go in and we have to weigh that stuff out or look for ones that are within that, about that or less. So just make sure that you're looking at the true sizes. I like the fact that I can go in and add all the fruits and vegetables. This seems extremely easy. So I understand how somebody would go on Instacart and just shop, not thinking about the flip side of having to find it. So let's see what else. Oh, we look up shrimp. What do they have? So interesting. Again, I can look up all the different things. And again, I'm just on the Festival website. So after reviewing the times that were available, I decided to go ahead and put in a small Sam's Club order. Again, I think to be a good driver, I think you need to test these things out. And so Aaron and I decided that let's go ahead and get a turkey. Looks like they've got it available. We'll just put in for a small one somewhere in the middle. And then we'll just go ahead and add 2 more items and see if this works for us. Once you go ahead and get your cart together, you're going to go through a standard checkout. So you're going to put in your address, verify your phone number. You're going to verify what time you want it delivered. And then you're also going to get some other prompts on here. And those are going to include if you want to go ahead and set up a tip right away for your driver. The big thing to remember about the drivers doing Instacart, DoorDash, Uber Eats, we're paid kind of like waitresses is the best way I can describe our waiters. Basically, we make a very small amount from these companies, and a majority of the money that we use to pay for gas, everything else in our cars, truly comes from tips. So really think of it like you're going out to a restaurant. Think of it like you're going out to the bar. You want to make sure that these service people are provided for because that's their livelihood. So you go ahead and you then hit submit. It comes back and tells me that my order has been successfully placed. And this is my very first time I've ever done this, so exciting. And then what happens is I get a text right away. I also got an email right away. And it asks me if I want to shop for anything else. So again, very easy from that first perspective. Now what I really like is that when I'm on the website, I can still see from this point if things are in progress. I can see if somebody's picked up my order. And I still have the opportunity, because my Instacart shopper hasn't started, that I can go in and add notifications to them. Like, for example, I'm really looking for a whole turkey, but if there's a little larger or smaller one, totally fine. And I can also go in and choose if I don't want any other types of plates, or if I don't want any other types of toilet paper. I can make that choice. Now you can see the discount in there. That discount is the Sam's Club now membership
once my driver
price.
Starts,
And then you can see
I can
also
see
any
now that
service
he's already
fees
found
and
2
the
items,
tip
which
we've
is
got out
cool.
there. And now he's looking for the turkey. Now, who would have thought in spring that it would be so hard to find turkeys? But apparently, even though they have it available at their website, Sam's Club did not have it. Now, he even went to the manager, and the manager said, no, we only had a couple, and we don't keep them typically in the spring, so I was kind of bummed, but totally fine. I also like, from the website, you can see I can message my driver. Now, in the meantime, he was actually texting me, telling me that, you know, it was not available. Do you want it refunded? And so we went ahead and set it to be refunded, which is totally fine. And then it was great, because he actually went back and kind of pushed a little farther and found out that there were chickens, now not turkey, but chicken, that were the same type that were ready to go. And so we were able to actually exchange the item. Now, when all was said and done, you can see at the end it did provide me with a option to go in and pull my receipt, and I could also go in and rate my order, which was awesome. He did a great job. I can give him some feedback, and then I can also go in and add a custom thank you. And I told him he went through and did some extra effort. He was doing very helpful with the chat. I thanked him for trying to find the turkey, and it was just a really successful experience. I think on the side of being someone who was ordering, there were a couple of things that I thought were a little stressful. Obviously, if the items weren't available, that was stressful. The other thing, and so I'm sure it's the same for the drivers, because we experienced some of that when we went out. But another thing that was very weird is when you check out as the person who's doing the shopping, you literally have I just get a notice that the person's on their way, but it doesn't give me a whole lot. And so there was about 20 minutes where we got nothing, and we were just sort of hanging, waiting to hear, are they on their way? Are they going to meet us? So it was kind of a weird experience there, but still very, very successful. I think the other thing that I really learned from this experience too is that make sure that you stay, like if you order on the website, which is what I did, make sure you stay there so that if they write you and say, I'm here or whatever, you can always catch that message and respond to them. I think a lot of people sometimes will order and then shut the website and be like, oh, it's one and done. You know, it has to be a two-way communication. So just make sure that you leave that information open, like the browser, so that you can respond to them. Or if you say you're going to be available by text, then carry your phone with you. Well, I hope that you were inspired as much as I was. I think as an Instacart driver and shopper, I think that it really helps to kind of understand what our customers go through. So I really hope that that inspired you. And if you've never shopped on there, hopefully it inspired you as well. I do thank you again. My name is Jess, and I am part of the MouldofSteel team. And we would love it for you to go ahead and subscribe to our channel. And then don't forget to like this video.